Y'all, Evil has pissed Cat G off again, and she let them know that she was pissed. Let's watch this video.
I had a dream last night. Well, it was more like a memory. So, story time. Boom, boom, it's story time. Boom, boom, paranormal Chicago activity. With Cat G. Hey, y'all. So, yeah, I had a dream and it reminded me of something. It's about our ex-mayor, Rahm Emanuel. That man is evil as fuck. And I ain't got no hardcore proof on it yet, but I think he's a fucking reptilian. I said what I said what I said, and I don't care who come after me for saying. Go look at the man pictures. Like he always been a sketchy looking man, okay? Nothing about him ever screamed good person to me. Like even when he was just on the TV screen running for mayor, I literally was like, he look a little snakish. I don't like it. But y'all listen, he was on his campaign run, right? And he another person that my grandma did not approve of. To be quite honest, no black person approved of this man. I can understand that politics wear you down. Like I definitely know that. Hell, even AOC is out here looking a little bit older because they stressing her the fuck out. But it was something about Rom. The more time went on, you could see the evil coming out of him. Okay, boom, fast forward. It's re-election time, right? For whatever reason why he thought that it was a good idea to go to the red line stations. Well, let me change this. He went to all of the train stations that were like major hubs where a whole lot of people flowed through. What made him go to the 79th red line? I don't know, because we don't even want to go to the 79th red line. That motherfucker is dangerous. But he's standing out there, right? And he's sticking his hand out to shake people's hand, and motherfuckers is literally looking him up and down and walking. The more it's happening, the more he is getting mad. Like he really is getting upset. His advisors say, well, maybe it's because you have on gloves. Take your gloves off. Seem a little bit more
Why
personal.
would it
The
be
man take
gloves?
off his gloves. Y'all, from where I'm standing at, I can see a black aura around his hand. I literally focus in on his hand and I cock my head to the side because I know I see what I see. This lady behind me, she has an accent. I know she's some type of islander. I don't know what type of islander she is, but she says, you see it too, huh? I looked at her. She said, go on now. Get from over here. Don't touch that man. I said, oh, you ain't got to worry about me. I see the evil all over him. She said, what you say now? What you see? That the same black aura that's around that hand, I literally see it around his third eye. Like it's centered right here. She said, oh, Jesus. She take off from me. Baby, when I tell you she walked past that man, pulled out a bottle from her jacket and said, I vanish. I vanish. She got the speaking in tongue and shit. Everybody around her just stopping. It's just looking. She point two fingers at Rom. She said something in some language I did not fucking understand. That man started turning 50 shades of red from his neck up to the top of his head. He took off his jacket, gave it to the people, to his little Secret Service team. But see, this is something else that caught my attention. When he gave it to the Secret Service team, they took it by the very edge of the clothing. They
Why?
refused to actually touch it. Whole time,
Mm.
mind you, this woman is walking down the street screaming out Bible verses. So because I know what I saw, I'm not even finna cross his path. I honestly don't even want his mind's eye to look at me. At the 79th red line, I'm waiting for the bus, okay? It's the 75th Street bus. If anybody is from the south side of Chicago, they will tell you that motherfucking bus, baby, ooh, it will try all your patience. But that the 75th Street bus moves so fucking slow. I looked at the little bus tracker thing. It said that the bus not coming for another 30 minutes. I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to churches because, bitch, okra. I'm fat as fuck. I'm hungry. This what we finna. I go over to churches. I get me a large okra, a large soda, and a large biscuit, right? Head back over to the, as I'm coming back to the train, I don't see Rahm Emanuel. Cool, fine, great. I got my space. Something told me to go check my bus card to see when it expired, right? Because I had a 7 day and I didn't know when it expired. So, okay, cool. I go in there and I'm checking it. This man walk up to me out of nowhere. He's standing in the back of me. I can feel some type of heavy ass force pushing on my. I turn around. First of all, he a little bit shorter than me, so I had to look down just a little bit. And he looking at me, and he like, "Well, hello, how are you?" He say, I'm Rahm Emanuel, and you are? He go into his whole spiel about how he hoped that he could depend on me for a vote and what his hopes is for the city, and he just need more time. Again, whole time standing there with his hand out, and whole time I'm standing there like this. He say, "Well, at least a beautiful woman like you could shake my hand." I looked that man in his face. I said, "Did your demon tell you that was a good idea?" His eyebrows pinched to the middle of his forehead so hard, I thought that this was gonna bust. He said it's only a hair shake. It's not.
Right.
That man said, "What do you think of me?" I just told you. Why are you still in my face? Secret Service man say, "Do you know who this is? You shouldn't be talking to him like that." I don't give a fuck if he was the president of the United States. Get the
Absolutely.
fuck out my face if I say get the fuck out
Absolutely.
my face. The Secret Service man stepped back for a second. He say, maybe you should just carry on and mind your business. Bitch, now you mess. Turn around, look directly at him. I said, how the fuck you gonna tell me to mind my business when I was literally minding my business and y'all came into my energy field, you maleficent energy sucking bitch? He tried to puff up his chest at me, and I stepped up to his ass. We damn near chest to chest, and I told him, who the fuck do you think you are? You think I'm scared of you? I'm not scared of you. Take y'all evil ass the fuck from over here. Stop trying to damn the people that you fucking touching just because they a little bit too ignorant to know what the fuck you really are. Goodbye. I'm officially banning you. Get the fuck on. I looked at Ron. He looked at me. I said goodbye. And that man walked off. I seen him again downtown at the city building, unfortunately. He looked at me, I looked at him. He said, hello. I said, don't do this again. Don't do this again. I'ma
Hmm.
burn your ass. Get the fuck on. He said, why are you really finna test the Star Child? He stopped talking. Get the fuck on. Leave me the fuck alone and I'ma leave you the fuck alone. Get the fuck on. That man said, see, this is why I hate the people of this fucking city. I said, yeah, because we not the stupid idiots that you thought we was. We see your ass. Get the fuck on. The last time I met that man, he was at a church, and I didn't like the things that he was saying to one of the elders, so I shook his hand and I told him his time was up. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, he didn't last too much longer after that. Next thing you know, that man started looking like a sunken man. You know, cheeks is hollow, eyes is sunken in, grayish looking skin. He always looks sickly as fuck. Don't play with my city. Don't play with my city. Leave the South Side the fuck alone.
Okay. So they done pissed Cat G off again. But what I do want to say is that I would like to have at minimum half of the discernment that she has. I know that I get feelings about people, and what I always tell people around me, I will put you in a box that I feel like you appropriately belong in as related to me. And that's how I communicate with you from there. But the fact that she can see these auras gives her that much more of an edge. She sees your evil. You should have sensed that she could see your evil and to leave her alone. But y'all wanted to antagonize her so she done cuss y'all the fuck out. That's all I'm gonna say. But definitely want that discernment, and I feel like I'm getting there. I would not have even stayed there where he was at the red line station. I think I would probably just walked off. But then he inserted himself into her energy, just like she said. He rolled up on her, and he's going to ask her to shake his hand. If she hasn't grabbed your hand yet, dude, I need you to get the context clues and move on because you're about to run into something you don't know anything about. You think that you guys have the upper hand, but a lot of people out here know you when they see you. So, my advice to you is if you get even a tiny bit of an inkling of they may have a sense, just go. Just go. And then a third time she had to see you in a church. No, sir. No, sir. It's time for you to get your shit together. And just like we need to be aware, so do you. So do you. Leave people alone, the evil politicians.